China invested heavy. All of the Arab countries invested heavy. Like, why is it important for Black Americans and the diaspora to invest?
It's a no-brainer because like every Black person, they originate from here, right? So why should we let the Chinese or, you know, the Arabs or other people come back to Africa and own the land? Like, we know Africa made China what China is today. Africa made America what America is today. Because you look like without the technologies coming out of the continent, we wouldn't have what the technology we have today, you know, and all of that is coming from the continent, right? And we've seen the changes. So why not attract, you know, Black Americans to come back and take that advantage rather than go to the white man, to the Chinese, to the Arab, right?
Welcome to Monroe, 2 furnished apartments located in Kilimani, home away from home, suitable for couples, families, singles, everyone is welcome. As you can see, the house was decorated by me. What I did actually, I used my old couches, my old console, and my old TV stand. They were all black and ugly looking. The TV stand, it was totally black. So what I did, I went ahead and bought the legs. So I started by buying the legs and I realized, okay, so that it can elevate the TV stand. And then I went ahead and painted it by myself. Actually, it's not the paint, just the spray. Yeah. With the seats, customer made, also designed by me. So what I did is, the only thing I did is just to buy the material, tell the fundi the design, and then I went ahead and just redecorated and put the things by myself. Wall hangings, because I find wall hangings very attractive. They make the house look bigger. They make the house look very nice. So with this picture frame, it's actually it's not locally made. So if you're interested, off-shelf prices is the way to go. And because I found out that this place is too white, I tried just to pop it up with this two decoratives. With the lightings, I love lightings because they make the room look really bright. So I've tried not to spend so much. You know, as I said, I always go for off-shelves. These things are found. Just keep on checking online. Just keep on checking. If the prices are big, you cannot afford, try to go back again. Try to go back again. Very affordable. I'm not going to mention the prices, but very affordable. So I try to just make the cushions for myself. Like as you can see, this cushion is it's fiber, right? It's fiber, so I just buy the fiber and try to look for the material and then do it myself, as you can see, and it looks really nice. With the chandelier, as I say, everything I go off shelf because, you know, a house, you have to make it beautiful. You don't have to spend so much money to make your house. You can actually find nice things off shelf that won't cost you an arm and a leg. With my coffee table is pretty small. It's a 4-seater because this house takes 4 people. Yeah. So with these seats, what I did with the seats, they were actually cream leather. The cream leather, I found out that most of the time, sometimes you find a family that has kids. So the kids, sometimes I found they cut, you know, so it was tearing up. So it was time to change from the leather to just the material. So I went ahead and bought the fabric. I have very good fundis in Nairobi locally. Yeah, so I just tell them what they need to do and they go ahead and change the seats. With the drop-in chandelier for the dining table, I like lights to be on the dining table because when you're eating, you need to see your food, you need to check, you know, sometimes you always have these hairs that will drop on the food or something. I'm not saying it does, but at least you're seeing your food, you're seeing somebody you're eating with. So I try to make at least a light that drops on the dining table. The picture frame, Monroe, that's why it's called Monroe. I try to go for big picture frames. You know, this house used to have very small picture frame. Like 4 years ago, people used to go for a very tiny picture frame. But I realized, like, if you put the big pictures, as you can see, I cannot even reach from here. I cannot reach the picture frames. They are totally huge. Like sometimes people like different. They like African. They like Central. So whatever picture you have, you can always send it to me. If you love the frames, you can always just ask me, can you find this? So it will come in this. So what I do is, this is canvas. So I just do the canvas and then I do the picture frames. So you can choose. The picture frames comes in different colors. If you want gold, if you want silver, whatever color you want, the picture frames will come the same. It is a complete 4-seater. We always recommend for family, for guests, but if you are 5, still it can accommodate because it's a huge 2-bedroom apartment. I will take you through this small, tiny, I always call it a lounge room. This lounge room actually was meant to be a balcony. I said, you know what, I can make it an extra room.
And for all the diaspora out there, anyone who wants to invest back in Africa, you can have a cash flowing producing asset by having short-term rentals, putting it out on Airbnb. You don't have to own the property. All you have to do is get the lease, find the property, pay the rent, pay the bond, furnish it, and then boom, you have a place that you can put up and get bookings from day one.
It can be a study room, it can be a lounge room, it can be anything. So I went ahead and closed the entire balcony. I want this elevated TV stand. So what I do not encourage people to spend money to buy stuff for the house. Just try to use things that you have in the house. Welcome to the master bedroom. This master bedroom was also custom made by me. It had the common beds, you know. So I love frame beds for the friends. So I tried to make it a little bit more gold, you know, to make the room pop. So with the side lamp, very affordable, yeah. So you always have to have a side lamp. You don't have to have 2 big side lamps. You can go ahead and just have a small side lamp, which makes the room look really bright and beautiful. So with the picture frames, as I had told you before, this picture, I just go online, I see what I want, I make up the picture, and I do the frame as well. As I had mentioned earlier, you can get the frames in gold. So I just went ahead and matched it with the headboard. All these things are actually custom made, available in Kenya if you want them in Kenya. If you want them imported, they're also available. So it just depends with what you're looking for. What is your budget? But everything is affordable. We try to make it simple for the guests. We put 2 towels each room, but cleaning is always after 2 days or 3 days. So this makes it perfect for the customer to at least have the hygienic towels, clean towels when they come. With the dresser, I custom made the dresser, though I did not like the height of the dresser. I want it a little bit shorter, but I realized what I can do is just go ahead and add on the poof, yeah, to complement the black, so that if somebody is sitting here, is able to see themselves on the mirror. I went ahead as well and just bought the crystal bowls, you know, and just removed whatever was there and put the crystal bowls. Welcome to the second room. This one is pretty much simple. The bed I made, it's custom made as well, just locally. And with the picture frame, what I did, because it was too much of big picture frame, so I just went ahead and did the small picture frames with the black finish to match the bed. As you can see, it's very simple. A room that kids can sleep, your guests can sleep. And at the same time, I went ahead and put the light with the master bedroom so that it can align.
Now, a lot of people, if you don't have the time for that, you're here in Australia, you don't have someone you can trust, that is what we're doing for people. We will literally do all of that. Pay the bond, manage the property for you, furnish it amazing with a perfect interior designer, so you can have an amazing cash flow producing asset that you don't even own, but it's bringing you income on a monthly basis. Or you get some people who will pay the year up front and the landlord gets paid, you get paid, and happy day. You can get another one, another one, and another one. And that's how you have cash just flowing through. An amazing investment in a place that is growing. Kenya is becoming the new Dubai. A place like Westlands is amazing. So it's incredibly time for you to do this. Imagine just without below $10,000, you can do this. Better than doing it and actually owning a property.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're gonna love that one.